Some of the common things that we're going to see here, I'm not going to talk too much today about swing characteristics, but if any of these sound familiar to you, you can let me know. Early extension. Early extension is the basically the standing up in the golf swing, right? So we start in our good athletic posture. We're starting in our good athletic posture here. I take the club back, and then as either mostly from the top back down to the ball, I'm going to actually stand up, right? My hips are going to come forward, and I'm going to kind of stand up and basically extend my whole body. We don't want that as much as we can help it before impact, right? But a lot of us, we tend to come standing up in the body. This is a physical issue. This is a physical issue. Over the top. Everybody, if you've played golf, you probably have heard about the over the top or the outside the in swing path, club path. Very, very common, and then leading to slicing of the ball. That's a huge one as well. This is another very, very common body issue, right? If we can't side bend, if we can't get into the ground, if we can't clear our hips, all these things are going to lead to an outside to in pattern. And then reverse spine angle. You want to talk about a big one for back pain? Reverse spine angle. And when we go live for some of these demonstrations, I'll get off of the slide so you can see me a little bit better. But we want to talk about reverse spine angle. If my target is over this way and I'm taking the club back and I'm leaning that spine towards my target, and then think about I'm leaning my spine towards that target, and then I come back down to the ball and I tilt the complete opposite way. Your spine is basically going through every possible range of motion that it can. Starts flexed, extends, flexes again, all while rotating. That is a killer on the back. So again, some of these swing characteristics, common things that we see: inconsistency with impact, power loss, and back pain. So that early extension is going to lead to a block or hook, feeling like your hands are trapped, back pain. And over the top, obviously, like we said, is a slice, and it's a huge power loss for people, and increased spin. And then the reverse spine angle, back pain, path problems, and getting really, really armsy with your swing. So I wanted to go through that briefly, just so you get an idea of what physical limitations and how they can lead to swing characteristics, and then obviously how that leads to ball flight concerns. And then everything's interrelated, right? If you go back to the simplicity of the statement of golf is a transfer of energy from the ground through your body, there's an avalanche of problems that can occur. So, one issue leads to another issue, leads to another issue, and we're compensating. Now we're compensating on our compensations, if that makes sense. So many swing characteristics are interrelated. It's really important to be mobile where we want to be mobile for the golf swing, strong and stable where we want to be strong and stable for the golf swing. And here's another key point. All right, there's a couple of things that I want you to note today. The energy transfer from the ground through the body is an important one. The ability for you to work with us beyond today is an important one, but it's not enough to be flexible. All right. So the most common thing that I will hear when golfers come through these doors or I talk to them online is that I need more flexibility. I'm feeling tight. I'm not getting enough turn. If you're not feeling flexible or you're not presenting flexible, oftentimes it's a strength issue, right? So it's not enough to be flexible and just work on these twisty, stretchy, all these things that look and feel good, and they're still important, don't get me wrong, but it's not enough to be flexible. You got to be strong, and sometimes when you get strong in the right areas, you'll start to feel that flexibility open up.